Hi guys, once again. Well, this is another edition of Friday Hangout, and this time I'm actually sitting in Mumbai, right next to Mr. Lalchand Rajput, जो अब हमें हर Friday को मिलते हैं यहाँ पे. Welcome to the show, sir.
My pleasure.
और आज तो काफी exciting दिन है ना. 2nd October गांधी जयंती है. Gandhi Mandela series शुरू हो रही है. आज से everyone's super excited. We've got a lot of people.
One thing you're forgetting, go with.
Yeah, I was getting to that only. So yeah, Grow with Pro is also starting now. First of all, let's just introduce everyone. We've got a lot of people with us. Imam, hello.
Hi Alisha, मैं ठीक हूँ. Hi Lalchand sir, great to see you.
इसकी बात काफी तारीफें की थी मेरी, so I'm expecting more. And of course we've got Sumit with us. Hi Sumit. Okay, he's lost. But we've got Dennis as well. Hi Dennis.
How are you?
Very, very good. Dennis is actually a menace. ये जब सारे के सारे एक तरफ बात करते हैं, Dennis कुछ और ही बात कर रहा होता है all together. So Dennis first. Okay, we have Nalav with us. Hi Nalav.
Hi everyone. Hello sir, how are you?
I love you.
I'm fine, I'm good.
Okay, Puneet's there as well. Hi Puneet.
Hi Alisha. Hello sir. How are you?
Hi Puneet.
वैसे I should compliment all of you. 2 अक्टूबर को छुट्टी के दिन तुम सारे, you're all a part of this. I'm sure, cricket is more important than a holiday as well.
Actually, cricket is, second religion for us. So that's why we cannot miss it.
So, okay, we've got Sunny. Hi Sunny.
Hi Alisha, hi sir, how are you?
Hi. How are you, Sunny?
Sunny.
I'm fine.
पहली बार आज बात करी. Sunny, where are you from?
I'm from Delhi.
Delhi, perfect. Okay, and of course, we have more people in the house. We've got Vinay. Hi, Vinay.
Hello ma'am. Hello sir, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Vinay.
Okay, guys, since you all are here, it's so much fun talking about cricket all the time. Yeah, I'm also learning so much from you guys and from Mr. Lalchand. इतना तो मुझे cricket आता नहीं था जितना अब मेरे को आने लग गया है. But of course, we will start with India South Africa series. पर उससे पहले की एक बहुत exciting चीज हो रही है. So of course, we all know कि Mr. Lalchand cricket भी खेल चुके हैं. He's a coach as well. He has his own academy by the name of Lalchand Rajput Academy. And what's interesting is that now Circle of Cricket and Mr. Lalchand, they've joined hands and we have come up with an initiative called Grow with Pro. So Mumbai में जितने भी बच्चे हैं who want to be cricketers, well, once they grow up, then Mr. Lalchand will be helping them because of their coaching institute. Thank you so much for doing that, and it starts from today. And anyone who wants to register in Mumbai, who wants to join Mr. Lalchand's academy, they can definitely go on www.circleofcricket.com/growwithpro. Now, I've got a lot of questions from you, Mr. Lalchand, जो मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ. अभी सबसे पहला सवाल तो मुझे आपसे पूछना है कि what is so different about Lalchand Rajput Academy from the other academies that we have?
See, as you say, there are a lot of academies across Mumbai, all over the world, I think.
Yeah.
But I think the main distinction is that why we are given the name Grow with Pro means we are professional people who will be coaching professionally. See, there are a lot of coaches who stand up and coach. In Mumbai, you'll find a rickshaw driver is also a coach, and he'll have an academy, in a small academy. But I feel that they just have that babysitting time because players young kids go to them, they'll manage for 2 hours, and their parents are happy that rather than playing computer game, he's going out and running around playing and doing some exercise.
True.
But our academies, we are really focusing on the players' outlook and make sure that we take him to the next level. See, every individual wants to become something. So that's something the coaches like us, we find out he has got a talent in batting, bowling, or he can be a good wicket keeper, fielding. So we identify that and accordingly we try to promote yes, you concentrate on batting, you concentrate on bowling, and we take him to the level that he at least plays for his the state team in the junior level.
वैसे I want to ask you guys, आप में से क्रिकेट खेलता कौन कौन है? देखो सारे क्यों मुझे बताएं. Who all play here? Okay, I see. Sumit, right? You play. Sumit, you play cricket?
I do. I play cricket and baseball too from a state.
But Puneet also is raising hands like, yeah, I play cricket too. So ऐसे आप जब मैं कुछ सवाल पूछती हूँ, like you all started for fun, I'm sure. When you started with cricket, maybe you were playing in your पीछे गली cricket or something like that. तो कोचिंग की जरूरत आप लोग आपने कभी कोचिंग ली आप लोगों में से किसी ने?
never been to coaching, but I go for baseball coaching, but never been to cricket coaching any day.
Alright, okay. Unique, आपने coaching लिया है?
Yeah, actually, Alisha, which I liked very much, as Lal sir mentioned, that everyone or an ordinary person has opened a coaching academy here and there, and they just say you go and practice, go and practice. They don't teach the technique actually. And but I'm really feeling great that now sir is going to coach as a pro and with the pros. So it will definitely help children because we have lacked that thing. We have seen. जैसे मैंने भी कोचिंग ली थी हमारे कोच सर आते थे they say go and practice and they did not teach us something special. I think अगर हमें ऐसा कुछ इनिशिएटिव मिला होता तो we would have definitely reached to something reached a level, and that's what I'm saying sir, really a great effort by you.
That's right. Thank you very much, Pune. That's the reason why we are given the name Grow with Pro, because we want to do it in a professional way. That's why we want coaches to be professional, and we have got qualified coaches. Not that somebody can just stand up and do coaching. No, we have gone through all the levels of coaching, and those who are qualified and level 2 coaches, those coaches will be coaching the boys. So definitely the boys will help, and in the return the boys can go to the next level. So we are taking the initiative, and hopefully we'll get large numbers so that players should be happy. When players are happy, obviously the coaches will be happy.
और आपके साथ तो मिस्टर नीलेश हैं?
मेरे साथ 2 coaches हैं जो कि qualified है level 2, level 3 is the highest. So level 1, level 2, level 3. So level 2 के 2 coaches हैं, एक है मिस्टर सुशील जावले और दूसरा है नीलेश मसूरकर. Both have passed the level 2 from BCCI National Cricket Academy. They have passed with high numbers, and plus they are in the top 10. So I'm sure their coaching experience will definitely help the boys who come for coaching at our academy.
Alright, I'm sure आप सारे बहुत excited हो ना कि अभी इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका के बारे में बात करनी है. I'm going to ask you one more question, Mr. Lalchand, about Grow with Pro, and that is actually अभी आपका coach है, and there are all different types of coaching. आप मुझे बस ये बताओ कि which vertical of cricket coaching is actually the toughest? Is it actually the batting, bowling, fielding wala sector, or is it coaching an entire team? Because you've done that as well, or is it like coaching an individual?
I think difficult if you ask me, it will be coaching the entire team, because there are different mindset people, and you have to manage them, and your management skill comes into. But if you're coaching one-to-one, it's easier, because you know that you're dealing with only one person, his mindset, and what you expect from him. So it's easier way. But if you're coaching the entire team, that's the most difficult part. But if you're a coach, if you're a qualified coach, you've got to know how to handle.
जैसे एक छोटा सा अंदर का सवाल पूछूं, अभी 2007 वर्ल्ड कप में ऑफ कोर्स यू वर द कोच, सबसे ज्यादा दिक्कत किसको ट्रेन करने में आई? मतलब कौन था वो सबसे जिद्दी जिसको मतलब पकड़ के सिर्फ बिठाना पड़ता था, बताना पड़ता था for anything?
Yeah, as you know that 5 fingers are not the same. There will be people who will be some will be good, some will be okay, and some will be notorious. And I think we had 1 or 2. The most notorious was, I think, Srishant, and then Bhaji. But when it came to cricket on the field, but they were very very focused on the game.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing. All right, now coming to, of course, our India versus South Africa series which just started. आज काफी exciting day है, सबके पास छुट्टी है. Everyone's like super excited to see the game at home, and of course today we will be playing against South Africa at Dharamshala starting at 7 p.m. Generally तो 8 बजे शुरू होता था, आज 7 बजे कर दिया.
Yeah, because I think because the people there, they want to come early and enjoy, because it's a holiday. So normally during holiday we start matches a little bit early.
And बहुत सारे छोटे-छोटे शहरों में भी इस बार मैचेस हो रहे हैं, which I think is great, right?
Yeah, I think BCCI's main aim is that to spread cricket in smaller towns as well, and that's a great initiative, because otherwise ये जहाँ smaller town के रहते हैं उन लोगों को दिखने नहीं मिलते players लोगों को. So it's a great initiative that the BCCI has taken to give matches in the smaller town, and hopefully we'll get good crowd wherever we play in India. India is a cricket fanatic country. You will get crowd, and you will really enjoy every game which India plays against any other team.
I know,
especially South Africa is one of the best teams at the moment.
Yeah, and interesting है, हमारे ऑफिस में भी बहुत सारे लोग आज क्योंकि 2 October है, long weekend है, so many people have actually gone to Dharamshala to see the match, and I think it's great because अब हम लोग दिल्ली से बाहर निकल सकते हैं, नहीं तो सब कुछ पहले दिल्ली मुंबई इन जगहों पे होता था. What do you say, mom?
I completely agree, Alicia. Watching cricket in the stadium is a different feeling altogether. And this is a very big series in a way. And it's a series between two teams who are trying to, compete and get a right combination. Because both India and South Africa are still searching for that right T20 combination. So really, really looking forward to the series because I'm sure that both of them would like to win, but both of them, what they would like to see is get their 15 players. That is what they would like to do. Instead of winning the series will be something they want to do any which way. But 15 players, to get those 15 players, right combination will be the key. And I'm so happy that the BCCI arranged for a three-match T20 series, which has never happened before. Every time it used to happen, one team wins the one match, the other team equals it, and the trophy gets shared. This time it will be three-match series, Dharamshala, swinging conditions, thin air, a lot of swing on off. A great challenge for the Indian team. Really, really looking forward to it, and I am so happy to hear about Lalchand Sir's academy because a lot of cricket, I believe, Alisha is played in the mind, and you have to get your psychology right. And players like Lalchand Rajput sir, who have coached the Indian team, know how what it takes to deal with that kind of psyches because you have 11 different players playing in the same team. That's what the fun about. So I'm really, really looking forward to both the academy and the T20 series.
Thank you very much, Vima.
Alright, so वैसे I'm sure आप सबको भी बहुत सारे questions होंगे which you would have in your mind which you wanna ask Mr. Lalchand, and we've got a lot of cricket fanatics sitting here. So Puneet, do you wanna ask something from Mr. Lalchand that you have in your mind for today?
Yeah, sir. So actually, I read somewhere that Indian team is practicing with the wet ball, and the cricket will be with little moisture as well. So but I wanted to ask, as you have been coach as well, what is that strategy? Playing, practicing with that wet ball.
Pardon?
Practicing with a wet ball.
Yeah, because see, normally what happens in North, there is a lot of dew, and especially for the bowlers, they don't get that grip to bowl. And in a tight situation, the bowlers will be fumble, and that can go. The game can just slip away from your hand. So it's always better to practice that. If we might have to bowl with a wet ball, so we are practicing it. So it's a good idea. That's what we normally do. Say like if you are going to say South Africa or Australia, where the wickets are far, so we try to practice bouncer, how to play the short stop. So we practice it here, so that when we go there, we are not taken aback. So it's a good thing that we are practicing what we are going to get in a game, a real game situation.
It'll be nice na बारिश होगी तो it'll be easier for them to play. All right, okay. Well, we have Dennis here as well. Hi, Dennis.
Hello, how are you? Rajput sir, कैसे हैं सर आप?
Yeah, बोलिए.
Sir, coming back to Go with Pro, I would like to ask what are the other benefits that the students of the academy are likely to have rather than the other academies, like opportunities.
Yeah, because normally every academy just has academy like coaching in batting, bowling, but our academy will be doing these are the basic skills. Plus, we will be having video analysis, film, and then we'll show them their form. So we'll do the analysis so that they see and believe themselves. Secondly, then we will be playing more practice matches. Only net doesn't help because you come to play matches also. So matches you come to know his temperament, his mental strength, how he can cope up with the situation. We play practice matches. Once they are good enough, we have a competitive tournament, others from United Association. If the players are good enough, then they can play for that team also. They play in the competitive tournament, they do well, and they definitely recognize the different models. They go under 14, under 16, or under 19. So there is every step in our academy. So the boy just doesn't come into coaching and go home. No, if you are good enough, you definitely try to reach across every level and then try to make it to the state. So I think that's one of the best academies has in the
All right, okay. Well, हमारी जो आज गेम होने वाली है India, I mean, there are a lot of players who will definitely be playing. Of course, we've got Mahendra Singh Dhoni, we've got Virat Kohli, well, we've got Shikhar Dhawan, we have Rohit Sharma, we have Mr. Raina, we have Ashwin. अभी 5 spots खाली हैं, ठीक है? And I know everyone's excited to know कि कौन है वो लोग जो खेलेंगे. And of course, we'll ask you that question, but before that, we've got a lot of people. So, Vinay, क्या लगता है कि who else will be there?
Sorry, ma'am, I can't hear you. It's really not audible.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
तो I was just saying हमें कुछ प्लेयर्स तो पता जो खेलेंगे आज धोनी हो गए विराट शिखर धवन रोहित शर्मा रैना अश्विन अभी 5 spots पता नहीं कौन खेलेगा कौन नहीं खेलेगा. What do you think? Who will be there in the team according to you today? Playing at Dharamshala.
Obviously, I feel that Shikhar Dhawan should be. We are really searching for an opener like Sehwag. So Sehwag said that Shikhar Dhawan is the one who can reach. He can fill his boots. So Shikhar Dhawan should be playing. And there is one question which I wanted to ask Lalchand sir. Sir, do you think Mahendra Singh Dhoni should come up the order and bat? Because once now he has. Now he left Test series or Test, so it's easy for him to come up the order and bat. Especially in T20s, we need someone like him.
I think Dhoni had last time also told that he would like to bat higher up. Yeah, that's a good sign that he gets more number of overs. But I still feel that Dhoni should bat lower down that because he's a very good finisher. Because we don't have good finishers apart from Dhoni now, and another one is Raina. So I think these two guys who can really finish the game, so they should be. One guy has to bat at number 5 or 6. And depending upon the overs left, overs are less, then he can come higher up the order.
Alright, okay, Imam. तो यही सवाल मैं तुमसे भी पूछती हूँ. कौन आपको लगता है कि ये 5 spot भरेंगे? तो बचे हुए 5 spots हैं.
मुझे लगता है Alisha, I think one of the guys who I wanted to see in the team was Kuldeep Yadav. I know Lalchand sir would have seen a lot of him playing, coming from the domestic circuit and stuff. I wanted to see this guy, Chinaman bowler. He's a different kind of a bowler, perfectly matched for T20 cricket. Because T20 cricket is all about the X factor. You need to have that unknown quantity in the player. Because a lot of teams do so much of homework these days. They know what the bowler is, what he does and all that. But facing him on the field is completely different story. So I wanted to see someone like a Kuldeep Yadav in the team. I would love to throw a name, Mayank Agarwal. I think he's been performing consistently over a period of time. I've seen him perform so well again in the tri series. He did again very well in the South Africa tour game, and he helped South Africa get beaten in that game. But again, I don't believe in the warm-up games and all because the intensity is not that great. But I'm just looking at the numbers of the batsmen. So I think Mayank Agarwal for me and Kuldeep Yadav are two great assets. I would not like to jump the gun and conclude that they are great and they will do so much for Indian cricket, but I see a lot of potential. So I think this series would have been an opportunity for these guys to get picked up. I'm not sure how Lalchand sir looks at it, but I wanted Kuldeep Yadav to be in the team ahead of Harbhajan. I have nothing against Harbhajan, great player, he doesn't have to prove anything to the world now. He's a great bowler. He's taken 400 test wickets. But Kuldeep Yadav against South Africa, against AB, agar usko maar bhi padti, it would have been such a great learning for him. So that is something I would have loved to see. And Shikhar Dhawan ka jo point hai, I don't believe in the fact of filling up anybody's boots. Sehwag's boots are too big to fill. Sachin's, these shoes are very big. No shoes are bigger than these guys. So I think don't create your own identity. Play your own cricket. Shikhar Dhawan played his own cricket, and that's how he's in the team. And the same goes for other people who want to be greats. So I feel like Kuldeep Yadav and Mayank Agarwal, Alisha, if you want me to pick two players, these will be the two.
Imam, yeah, I think you've got a very good vision. You can see that you like to get the youngsters into the team. And even the select is the same thing because T20 is a young man's game. But now, don't forget that we are having T20 World Cup.
Yeah.
See, that is why people are, selectors have gone with the young plus senior, experience side. Because this is the only 3 games they will be getting before the World Cup practice. So in these 3 matches, they will be trying to figure out the batting order, the bowling combination. So that's why I think they have picked the best possible 15 so that they can figure out the possible 11. And coming on to Mayank Agarwal, yes, he did exceptionally well in the tour game against them, South Africa, but still he's young. He has got a long way to go. And if he consistently performs, I am sure he will into the team. And Kuldeep Yadav, I think he had a chance earlier. He was in the Indian team, but he could not do much because he hardly played a game. But as I said, he's still young. He's only 19, 20. They have got number of years behind them, and I'm sure you will see them in the years ahead that they will be playing for the country.
Right. वैसे टॉस की बात करते हैं. Everyone's always super excited about the toss. बैटिंग मिलेगी, बॉलिंग करने को मिलेगी, क्या मिलेगी. वैसे सनी, तुम्हें क्या लगता है? In case we win the toss, what should we do? Should we bat first or bowl first?
I think looking at the conditions of the weather there at Dharamshala, I think if India will win the toss, they should bowl first because the conditions there suits fast bowlers really well. And I have one question for Lalchand sir. Sir, what influenced the atmosphere of the dressing room? Is it the mindset of the coach or the players or the captain?
It's a collective because the coach is very important and the captain to have a very good atmosphere in the dressing room because positive atmosphere, environment, they generate really positiveness among the players, and if the players are positive, they can perform better, and if the players are a little bit negative, the performance hinders. So to have a very good atmosphere in the dressing room with positive vibe, it's very important, and that's the main job of the coach to keep that positive vibe.
You got the answer. Very good. Just बैठे न love. Hi.
You're not audible.
Can you hear me
Hello?
now?
Yeah. I can hear you. Still breaking.
Alisha,
Still breaking.
Alisha, Imam here. I think there is some connectivity issue. You're breaking up, or a lot of.
Yeah,
times.
the voice is continuously breaking.
Okay. We'll just figure that out. All right. अभी तो सुनाई दे रहा है आप लोगों को?
Yeah, it's fine. It's
It's
quite
fine.
fine.
Okay. So I was just asking you, Nilab,
Yeah.
कि अगर ये अभी टॉस जीती इंडिया का बॉलिंग, सनी तो कह रहा है कि बॉलिंग करनी चाहिए.
Okay. No, obviously I favor him that India should bowl because the conditions are like that, and even India in the recent past, India has chased quite well against South Africa. Like we have seen in 2014 World Cup, T20 World Cup, what you have seen, India are able to chase quite well in T20s. So India should bowl first. That will be a better option for India. And I have one question for Mr. Lalchand, that sir, what we have seen in the HPCA ground today, that the pitch is quite helpful for seamers, right? So, which seamers will India pick today in the playing 11? Like we have Bhuvneshwar, Mohit Sharma, and other. So, which seamers will be going to play today? It's Binny will be there or not? It's quite an issue from recent past what we have seen.
Because they have a look at the wicket, and then according to the thing time they will try. Mohit Sharma will be there because he was part of the World Cup team, and then Arvind should be given because there is no left-hand bowler in the team, and it is always difficult. It will be difficult to bat. So hopefully, his debut today.
All right. I wanted to ask you, Mr. Lalchand, अभी जो warm-up T20 match होता है, everyone's super excited that match happened, right? Now, South Africa lost that match. So they made a decent run. I mean, 189 बनाया था उन्होंने, but they lost by 8 wickets. So what do you have to say? Does that anyways affect today's game?
I don't think so because tour game is a game to get practice for the players who come for the first time. So and they have a team. So I'm sure they must have taken that as a practice game to play on because most of the opportunity for them, and I'm sure they will come back very, very hard. They will come back very hard. So hopefully we will see a different match altogether at Dharamshala.
All right. Okay. Well, Sumit. Hi, Sumit.
Sumit is off air.
Sumit गायब हो गए हैं जी. चलो कोई नहीं. We'll come back to Sumit.
Alisha, can I?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, actually, sir, my voice is echoing.
Sorry. What?
It's echoing.
Echo, yeah, because your voice is not clear.
You go ahead with your question now.
Okay. Actually, sir, I read somewhere that everyone is talking about toss. As in I live in North India, and it's really starting pouring some dew in the night, and dew factor will count in the second inning as well. So I read somewhere there should be something new in in toss process. They want to change it. Do you have any idea what they can do to replace this toss system?
I think there's a lot of debate going on for toss, not to have toss, but I think it's still difficult because it's a luck because whoever wins the toss will have an advantage. That was the thing. But if you don't have toss, then definitely both the captain will agree who to bat first or who not to bat first. Yeah. So that's other thing. And toss really जो कहते हैं ना कि पब्लिक को एकदम ये करते सस्पेंस में रखते कि आज कौन जीतने वाला है. So I think that suspense should be there. I still feel that toss तो होना बहुत जरूरी है.
Yeah. Do you think they can replace it with that super over thing? कि एक मैच से पहले एक ओवर का एक छोटा सा वो सुपर ओवर हो जाए कि जो जीतेगा सुपर ओवर में वो खेल लेगा, मतलब वो डिसाइड कर लेगा.
If the game is tight, definitely they have a super over. So I don't think they will play a super over before the game starts.
That'll be actually interesting. Yeah.
It's worth looking at it. Yeah.
तुम्हारा अगर आइडिया हो गया ना कामयाब, so I'm sure they will give credits to you at the end.
Yeah.
Alright, वैसे I just want to ask you, अभी bowling वगैरह की बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग, so आपको लगता है साउथ अफ्रीका की bowling जो है, is it vulnerable without Dale Steyn or Morne and Moku?
See, I think they have got a young bowling unit, that's for sure. But again, see, they are very smart enough. I think there are 2 is too long, 72 days to for 3 T20s, 5 one-days, and 4 test matches. So they want to preserve their best bowlers for the test matches and in one day, because then T20 is anybody's game because even the best bowlers get hit. So they are exposing their younger lot against T20 because they feel that they will go if the game has to be won because they will win on batting. So why we can't experiment with younger bowlers who are coming for the first time? So it's a good move, I would say, from their viewpoint. But yes, it will not be easy for the bowler to get their line and length right with the start. But at least they will get that exposure, the experience, so that they become better bowlers when they play, the next level of cricket.
इमाम, आपको लगता है कि हमको भी ऐसे ही करना चाहिए, सेम स्ट्रैटेजी अपनानी चाहिए?
बिल्कुल मुझे यही लगता है अलीशा. और साउथ अफ्रीका ने they have, whatever I have seen, they have given chances to a lot of players. They are trying to see, that's the reason I was saying, even this 3 matches, they are trying to see what is their best 11 in terms of T20 cricket. So मुझे नहीं लगता कि स्टेन और मॉर्कल इवन T20 वर्ल्ड कप में भी खिलाएंगे उनको, क्योंकि उनको वो नजरिए से नहीं देखते कि I think the likes of Abbott, the likes of Rabada, ये लोग हैं जो आज का टेस्ट है अफ्रीका की टीम का. I think they try to preserve Steyn and Moku for ODI and Test cricket, and they'll keep T20 cricket for younger players, as Lalchand sir was saying earlier. T20 cricket is a young man's game. At the end, you can talk about a lot about experience and stuff, but field पे जो आपको 10-20 रन बचाने होते हैं, and जो 10-20 रन extra भागना पड़ता है between the wickets, that make the crucial difference at the end of the day. So I think that is, fitness is very, very important in T20 cricket, in any form of the game, but more in T20 because the energy level is so high, intensity is so high कि 20 ओवर में आपको ऐसा लगता है कि 100 ओवर खेल लिया आपने. So that is important. And Dharamshala, Alisha, I just want to mention a quick point about Dharamshala. Unfortunately, we haven't had a great of records in Dharamshala. We've not done that well when we played cricket there because I think we struggle sometimes. England won the toss, they put us in. The last time I remember they played a game and they knocked us out for around 200, 220 and they won the game easily. So I think Dharamshala and India don't go hand in hand, but it's a perfect opportunity. 2nd of October, Gandhi Jayanti. What else tribute? In fact, to Nelson Mandela as well. The kind of these 2 gentlemen were a perfect tribute being paid by 2 fantastic teams. So very, very looking forward to it. But younger team, younger players for me will be the way to go. That's why I want the likes of Mayank and Kuldeep, these guys to get into the team because people will play without fear. इनको डर नहीं है, हारो या जीतो. They are young players. They know that if they don't perform, they'll get another chance in the future. तो मुझे लगता है कि इनको chance अभी देना चाहिए.
I guess we all agree on that.
Yeah. I think there has to be a rotation policy as well, and get 2-3 youngsters every time in.
All right, Nilab, do you have something on your mind which you want to ask?
Yeah, I have one thing.
Add on
I want
something?
to ask. Yeah, sir, I want to ask that what we have seen that both the teams are having a pretty good fielding side, like India, Suresh Raina, Ajinkya Rahane, Virat Kohli, and same with South Africa also. So, do you think that the fielding factor will matter that much in the match? Because I have remember a match that when India pulled off that with their fielding itself, they were done 5 or 6 runouts against Australia in a T20 match. So, do you think that the fielding side will make a difference that much in today's match or in other matches?
Yeah, in T20, definitely fielding is very, very important because if you have one or two brilliant runouts, brilliant catches, like a brilliant catches, half chances catches, if you take them, the team is finished. So fielding will definitely play an important role because both the teams are, I think, one of the best fielding sides. South Africa is number one. We are not far behind. So and we have got number of best fielders in the team. Earlier we never used to have. So we are as good as South Africa now. So fielding, I think we are at par. But whoever fields well on that particular day, I think that team will definitely win. And we have to see that we field well. I believe because sometimes we are a good fielding unit, but we drop one or two catches and then the match just slips away from you. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and we have a very good start for this series because start is important for the series opener. So I'm sure everybody will be looking forward to have a very good start.
वैसे I want to add something now. अभी जिस सारे IPL matches खेले हमारे Indian team के players ने, so they now know how to like chase. So आप लगता है more confident in chasing when it comes to the entire series against South Africa.
Chasing, I know because it's very easy because we know the target, but again, it can put you on the back foot as well. Because if you look at chasing most of the time, earlier we used to chase well, but then in between, then again we could not, get that pressure going because one or two wickets and we used to get into the shell.
Yeah.
So that should not happen. But we had a young team. There are a lot of players who have just been playing now. But only factor will be the Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Raina. If you are chasing, Dhoni and Raina should be there till the end. Otherwise, because they are a very good finisher, especially Dhoni is a very good finisher. If he is there, the last 5 overs, anything can happen.
All right, that's true actually. Sunny, hi Sunny.
Yeah. Lalchand sir, I want to ask you something that who are the players who are going to play key roles for South Africans? Because even the South Africans have a good experience of playing in the IPL. So, from your point of view, who are those key players who will play an important role?
Obviously, it's a team game, but there are 3 or 4 key players who I feel they can turn the game and they can take out the game on their own. First one is Abby de Villiers because he's the man who can really take the game away from you in 1 over only. Then second will be Hashim Amla. Then third is Miller, David Miller. He is another match winner for you. I think he's a guy who can really take the game away. Even if you require 10 and over, he goes for it because he is a match winner that way. Then Fab, because he's been playing for CSK, he has got a hang of playing the spinners. So he's much more improved batsman now. So these 3-4 players will be very key for South Africa winning the T20.
But can I ask something? I mean, South Africa even the more players, like AB de Villiers, Hashim Amla and all के आपने 4 नाम लिए. क्या इसके अलावा भी क्या depth है इस team में?
See, T20 में yes depth तो एक चाहिए लेकिन एक player मैच जा सकता है because if he gets going he can. And Abby has proved it now and again. Even Miller has proved it. Fab du Plessis has proved it. But yes, you cannot rely all the time on one player. Yeah. But you should have a depth, which I think that depth batting they are lacking. India has got depth in and depth.
Alisha.
Yeah.
Alisha, can I throw in one more name there? I think one player we are overlooked sometimes when we play against South Africa is a very tiny kid called Quinton de Kock. This guy has been scoring tons and tons of runs against India. He loves Indian bowling. He has scored back-to-back centuries when we were in South Africa. When he came to India for a tri-series for India A, he scored 2 centuries against us. So I think at the top of the order, he might get overlooked between the stars like AB de Villiers Hashim Amla, and as Sir mentioned, it's very important for us to plan for this kid also. He's a highly potential kid. I've been watching him. He plays, all his cricket for the Dolphins. He is superb. He is just fantastic. At his age, he's got great talent, and I think we should not overlook him because I'm sure he'll open the batting with AB de Villiers. So for the first couple of games, they might not even pick Amla because Amla just joined the team. So I think they will give Deacock the edge over there because Deacock knows these conditions. He's been playing here, so I think don't be surprised if between all these,
Yeah, he also
Deacock turns out to be the.
yeah, Peacock is one who has really done the last 6 months. He has really played well. But one more name is Dumine because he's their key because he bowls good off spinner, brilliant fielder, good captain, and plus he can bat well. So he had a very good season 2 years ago. But he is in the scheme of things. He's in good nick. And again, one more player to watch for. So they have got 5-6 players, but key will be, as I said, one or two who can really turn the game away with 1 over. In 1 over they can just get 20 runs and the match is finished.
Puneet, आप भी हाथ खड़ा करके पीछे से इशारे कर रहे थे. So you have something to add on.
Yeah, Alisha, sir, आपने जैसे भी बोला, everybody is talking about South African batting. Recent series in Sri Lanka, Indian spinners did very well. And now, if we, in last 2-3 days, Dhoni is also saying that our spin is in really good touch. We are banking very much on our spin attack. So, do you think our spin attack is going to do that great, which they did against Sri Lanka?
Yeah, we definitely rely on spinners because our spin attack is. But I wouldn't say that now because we have got a very good pace attack as well. Because we have got very good fast bowlers, like in the test matches. Yadav, Varun Aaron, Ishan Sharma. So we have Bhuvanesh Kumar. So we have got good fast bowlers as well. So we have got a good bunch of fast bowlers as well as spinners because 4 good spinners no other team has got. See like Ashwin, Harbhajan, Amit Mishra and Akshat Patel. I don't think anybody has got so many spinners. Yes, they have got one good spinner, Imran Tahir. I think they will definitely depend more on Imran Tahir and plus Dumini. So it will always be a battle of spinners from their rank to our, especially between Imran Tahir and Ashwin.
Sir, do you think in Dharamshala the spinners will affect that much on that game?
Yeah, first game definitely it will not be that much helpful to spinners. But the next 2 games we are playing at Cuttack, I think there will be a turn-up, and then even Calcutta because Kolkata always helps the spinners. But again, it depends upon the curators how they make it. So it's up to the curator and the Indian think tank that what type of pitch they want.
In fact, Dharamshala ground is actually smaller in size, right?
Yeah.
And वहाँ पे तो fast bowler ज़्यादा चलेंगे.
Challenge or because it will be a high scoring game as well because since it's a smaller ground there will be a lot of 4s and 6s and it will be a high scoring game. That's why I think winning the toss and batting bowling first is a good option because later on if the team is there then bowling with the red ball becomes a bit of problem.
Alright, okay. Dennis, the menace.
सर मैं पूछना चाहता था कि आपसे लाइक पूरी साउथ अफ्रीकन टीम आईपीएल में खेलती है, सबके फेवरेट्स हैं, आईपीएल साउथ अफ्रीकन टीम से कोई हेटर नहीं है, तो क्या लगता है सपोर्ट कैसे होने वाला है, एबी डिविलियर्स या इंडिया?
डेफिनेटली इंडियन टीम को सपोर्ट करने वाले हैं।
नहीं, मैं अकेले एबी डिविलियर्स बैटिंग करेगा तो मैं तो एबी डिविलियर्स करूंगा। आप क्या करने वाले हो?
मैं तो इंडियन टीम भाई
नहीं टीम अगर इंडिविजुअल की बात करी जाए मैं तो सिर्फ एबी डिविलियर्स के साथ हूँ, अगर पूरी टीम की बात करी जाए तब इंडिया के साथ हूँ। सपोर्ट कैसे आप कैसे देख रहे हो, सपोर्ट कैसा होगा?
सपोर्ट तो काफी अच्छा होगा बिकॉज काफी लोग खेल रहे हैं आईपीएल में इंडियन क्राउड्स एंड they are used to it, so definitely they will have a lot of support, But equally, I would think that Virat Kohli will get a lot of runs. He is a very aggressive player. Dhoni definitely, Suresh Raina, Shekhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma, who is a very talented. So we are forgetting the name Aditya Rane because we have got super top-class batsmen. So hopefully there will be a clash between our batsmen and theirs.
One more thing, sir. Don't you think कि रैना को धोनी के बाद आना चाहिए, धोनी को थोड़ा ऊपर आना चाहिए? Like AB de Villiers is a good finisher and so is Dhoni. So ऊपर आकर दोनों अच्छा खेलते हैं. हमने AB de Villiers को देखा ऊपर आकर अच्छा खेलता है. He is a good finisher. बट धोनी अगर रैना से ऊपर आए कैसा रहेगा?
That's why he has said that he wants to bat at number 4. So Dhoni ने clearly कहा है कि मैं ऊपर करूँगा. So I think we'll see what position he bats because as a captain he has to make a choice where he wants to bat. I don't think nobody can stop him. If he feels that he can, it's better for him to bat number 4 or higher up, so he gets more number of overs. That's the best way because your best batsman should bat more number of overs. Simple.
What do you guys think? Mahendra Singh Dhoni, उन्होंने अपने जो बोल दिए शब्द and of course he uttered to it. Do you guys think it's a good decision to play at
It's a good decision, Alisha. I think, but I would love to see Dhoni just stay at 4. I don't. If Dhoni has decided to play at 4, then he has to play at 4. If India is 0 for 2, which might be the case at Dharamshala or any other ground, I want to see Dhoni walk in. It should not be like 0 for 2, then Raina walks in or some other guy walks in. I want Dhoni to take complete responsibility. Go ahead, and if you're saying I'm at 4, you will be at 4. Now I think Dennis mentioned about AB playing in the top order and performing even there. But the problem is, Dennis, that look at the kind of team which Dhoni has. If AB gets out, he knows that he has an Amla, he knows that he has a Faf, Dumimi, Miller. There are so many stars who can win you the game. But when it comes to India, I think we don't have, after the likes of Sachin, Sehwag have gone away, we are yet to find match winners. I know Virat Kohli is there. Virat Kohli is one key guy for us, but we can't be dependent on Virat Kohli all the time. As we did on semi-finals and we lost, and the entire world went against him, saying, you got out playing a pull shot. But if that could have gone for a 6, we would have loved him, right? So I think we need to take the good with the bad. So need to understand that. And Dhoni, for me, if he plays at 4, great, Alisha, because imagine he gets all the 20 overs because it's a very short form of the game. And your top players have to come at 1, 2, 3, 4 max. That's it. And नीचे अगर Raina आ जाएगा, finish कर देगा game को, that'll be good. Because even Raina is like finding it difficult now to understand his role in the team. Because is he a player who will play at 4, or is he a player who will play at 5 and finish the game? So I think role definition is very important. Ravi Shastri comes in here, so he needs to tell Raina, boss, ये आपका role है और यही आप करोगे. उसके बाद then he'll perform on that. You can't expect, if there is ambiguity, then I am not certain where I'm going to bat, then how will I perform? So my concentration should only be on my performance rather than thinking कौन से position पे मुझे आना है. So I think that's where the team, team people come in, coach come in, and captain comes in. So that will be important.
Make your point there.
Yeah, I think definitely the team management, the coaching is that what the role of every individual. So once the role is assigned, then only they can perform better. And captain and the coach definitely with every batsman what they expect from him, what is his role, whether he has to go and attack, or he has to go and finish the game, or he has to bat the that role definitely required for every player.
Sunny, you have something on your mind, right?
Yeah. Hello, Lalchand sir, I have a question for you. That do you think that India should play 5 bowlers and 6 batsmen, or they should depend on 7 batsmen or 4 bowler strategy? What do you think is going to be the best option for Team India?
Yeah, at the moment I would say Dharamshala where the ball will not turn a lot, so they will not go for more spinners, but still they will have 2 spinners in the game. But other centers definitely they will have 3 spinners because where the ball turns and it becomes difficult for the batsman to score. If you look at our strategy all the time, we have got depended on spinners a lot, and spinners have definitely done well even on the good wickets. Because with big spinners, definitely not an easy job. You got to use your feet. For medium pitches, you can just hit from where you are. With the pace, you can hit it. So for spinners, you got to make use of your speed. You got to try and step out and then play a shot. So there are a lot of things. And earlier, South African batsmen were not good players of spin bowling. But now it's not the case because most of them, Fab du Plessis, earlier, they are all been regularly doing. They are all playing in India for the last 6-7 years. They are all much used to it. But yes, we got to play to our strength. And that's backing our spinners. And
I hope you got your answer there. Okay, so the last.
Hi,
Hi.
hi.
हम सारे यहाँ पे बैटिंग और बॉलिंग की बात करें, फील्डिंग की
हाँ
बात
जी।
करें ना थोड़ी सी, है ना?
फील्डिंग के बारे में मैंने पूछा था पहले।
You have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Sir, actually, I want to ask that which South African bowler will be a bigger threat? What we have seen, like Kyle Abbott is doing well, Rabada is doing also quite well. Imran Tahir is also we have seen perform very well in the recent past. So, which Indian players will be thinking that yeah, we have to prepare much better against him. So, which South African bowler will be that?
See, Abbott is definitely bowling well in the last couple of series. He has proved that he's one of their main spearhead. But don't forget Rabada because he's the quickest young guy who wants to bowl quick. So that is his first two. So hopefully on Indian wickets, he will be trying to prove himself that he's the force for the South African team. Apart from that, yes, Imran Tahir. I think spinners will definitely have a bigger role to play, and their team will definitely look at Imran Tahir for wicket-taking ability rather than containing, because he's the one who can take wicket. So when the wickets are not going, I think if they need a breakthrough, they will try and get Imran Tahir. So he's their wicket-taking bowler, and these two middle pacers will definitely play a bigger role.
Say off the सवाल पूछूं? I mean, I'll just come back to you. Yes, of course, I will come back to you, Puneet. To say Indian and South African players की equation वैसे तो काफी अच्छी है, but looking at our team India, it's quite aggressive now. The new players are quite aggressive. So, do you think you see any verbal spats happening during matches?
See, ground पे जो होता है वो ground के अंदर ही रहता है.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
So, but we will be aggressive and we will be playing aggressive cricket. And don't mistake the South Africans as nice guys. They are very aggressive and they also play the hard way. So hopefully we both the teams play the hard way, but at the end of the day, the better team wins.
That is so true. Yeah, we've got a lot of questions people want to ask.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, sir. Actually, as we discussed new factor and small ground in Dharamshala. So, what is according to you the at par score in this match?
Well, I couldn't get you. Come again.
So, I said keeping due factor in mind and the small ground as well in Dharamshala. So, according to you, what is the par score in this match?
Yeah, in T20 there is no par score, I would say, because one batsman gets going, that par score is gone. But yes, I think looking at the last few games where Dharamshala has been played, because 200 nearing 200 is a par score, I would say, because taking into account the ground conditions and the smaller ground as well. But if the ball starts seaming, I don't think most of the teams have even crossed 150. So judging now will be difficult because we don't know how the wicket, they have kept the grass on the wicket, if it's hard. So it all depends upon the pitch. But if it's a lively pitch, I don't think they will score more than 150 or 170.
Right, Imam, do you want to add something?
Yes, that's just one thing, Alisha. I think if you go with a pre-assumed mind, ki 180 will be the target. I will set 180, then you will fall flat because you need to, as Lalchand has said, you need to look at the conditions. The openers will set the tone. If they are struggling, they'll go and tell the batsman who's coming to walk that, boss, this is not a 180 track. This is 140, 150. Just ensure we get to 150. We get 150, we'll win the game. But if you keep on going and talk about aggressive cricket and just go on swinging your bat, then 70, 80 will be the target for the opposition, which will be a cakewalk. So I think South Africa might go aggressive because they want to. They have played in this kind of conditions earlier. But again, when it comes to India, I would love to see them put their heads down and do a teamwork even in batting. That say, okay, fine, this is the target, and the first 3 or 4 overs, if that's going to hit the ball well and the ball is not swinging, it will swing for sure because it's thin air, high altitude, so definitely the ball would swing. But minimize the damage in the first 5 and the rest 15 overs, take your cake with both hands because both the teams have power plays. So if they don't lose wickets early on, then any target, anything over 200 will be also achievable. But if it's swinging, 150 is enough, as we found out in the semi-finals in the T20 World Cup when Lalchand sir was there. when we bundled out Africa for they had to score 126 to get to the semi-final. So forget about the target; they couldn't even reach 126. So that's what happens when you put up a target and swing the ball. Swinging the ball, no team can play that very well. It's easy to blame India, but when the ball is swinging, every batsman dances to the tunes of the bowlers.
जैसे बड़ी देर से ना यहाँ पे कोई शांत बैठा है विनय विनय
सर
Yeah,
so अभी South Africa have struggled against spinners. So do you think who will be the key spinner from the next game? As ये तो seamers pitch है, it's obvious that more of the spinners won't be getting chance to get in. So from the next match itself, do you see Amit Mishra or Ravichandran Ashwin troubling batsmen like EBD, Hashim Amla, etc.?
we cannot predict that who will be not troubling or who will be troubling. Yes, definitely Ashwin will be forced to for Indian bowling, and that again with I would say Amit Mishra. So everyone will have their own way because we have got 3 T20 matches, and the selectors will definitely make a few changes to see that the other players also get a chance, and they will have a look at them. So you will see that there will be few changes in the next 3 games as well.
Okay, you know what? मैच शुरू होने वाला है 7 बजे. काफी एक्साइटमेंट है. आपको भी काफी कहीं जगह पहुंचना है. तो हम जल्दी we'll try to wrap this up. So if anybody has a question, let's just do this and we'll wrap up today's session because फिर मैच भी तो देखना ना, बहुत सारी एनर्जी चाहिए वहाँ पे मेरे को निकालने के लिए to cheer for our country. So yes, Dennis, do you have something that do you want to share with us? Do you want to say something?
Just want to know more about your camp, sir. What are the other advantages you told me, but what are the specific tournaments that will there be specific tournaments that the students of your academy are going to play?
Yeah, there will be specific tournament because we have an under 14 tournament, we have under 16 tournament, we have under 19 tournament. So these are the tournaments played among the clubs, and from there then the Pro Bowls are being taken up. So these are the tournaments where they can play our academy boys, and from there then they can always say under 16 boys doing very well, he can play for the club tournament also, where there is no age bar. So under 19 boys can play for the club. So we have steps which they can climb. So there will be matches, plus they will be playing friendly matches as well, because first they will be playing friendly game, then the club game, the junior game, age group game, and then the club game. So there is a scope for them to climb.
I'm actually super excited. बहुत सारे बच्चों को अच्छी opportunity मिलेगी आपके camp के through,
it's a good thing.
To learn the right way.
Because a lot of camps they just have the camp session, net session, and then they will go. Because there is nothing after that.
All right. So it is actually www.circleofcricket.com/grow with Pro where you have to go. All right. Okay. So we have Nilab. Nilab, do you want to ask something?
Yeah. Actually, I want to ask one more thing. Sir, that we have seen that Indian players are playing well in T20s in the recent parts, but in the 2014 World T20, we have seen that Amit Mishra has bowled pretty well on the similar kind of pitches what India have. So, should India consider Amit Mishra also in this T20 match today or in the complete series?
He's there in the series, definitely in the team.
Yeah, I know. He will be there in playing 11.
Yeah, as I said, because there are 3 matches, so they will always be looking at their options as well. So they will get an opportunity to play, and that's why there is 3 T25 ODIs, because that's a long thing to see the players as well.
So true. All right, Puneet, we'll move to you.
So my only question, or my last question for you. So, do you think Dale is going to threaten Test as he has been in, as we have seen in recent, he is little decline. So, do you think he is going to be that much threat as he was in the past?
See, don't forget that he is one of the best bowlers in the world. People always say that on Indian wickets, which are not conducive to fast bowler, so whether he will be a threat. But I still feel a great bowler, the world-class bowler, is a threat on any type of wicket, because whether it's a Pata wicket, or a good wicket, or even a little bit helpful wicket, he will be a threat because it's his reputation. He has to prove that he can bowl on any type of wicket. But yes, Indian batsmen are used to it playing because now he's been playing last 7 to 8 years in the IPL. So most of the batsmen are used to it. So once you are used to it, it becomes slightly easier. But don't forget Dale Steyn, because he will start his 10 gun anytime.
That's so true. All right, Sunny.
Yeah, Lalchand sir, I want to ask you something that who are the key bowler I'm asking, who's going to play a key role for Team India? Is it going to be Bhuvneshwar Kumar or Umesh Yadav or any other spinner?
In which format?
Considering the,
So one day or test cricket?
I'm talking about today's game, the T20 format.
Yeah, T20, I think, Bhuvnesh Kumar will be very crucial because he has the ability to move the ball both ways, and I think he will be very crucial. And Ashwin as well, because Ashwin and Harbhajan, they both bowl very well in T20. So their experience will definitely, count. And I think South Africans will definitely look at, playing these two spinners well, because they know that these two are the match winners. So it will be a battle between their batsmen versus our spinners.
All right, thank you, Sunny, for that question. Vinay. Hi, Vinay.
Hello. So I'm really cursing myself now that I'm not in Mumbai right now. So I'm from Hyderabad actually. So now that we know that you are going to open an academy in Mumbai. So is there an age limit for the people to come in and join, or anyone of age around 15 or 16 can come and join the academy?
My age will be under 14, under 16, under 19. Below 19, anybody can come and register.
And is it for both boys and girls?
No, boys to start with boys.
Mishra, you missed the chance because Mishra, you have chance. You're just 18, na, I think.
I certainly did.
You look very young. You can always join.
How old
it.
are you, Vinay?
I'm 20 actually.
Oh, damn, he just missed my age. All right, but of course, I am also super excited for your group.
I am too. I'm
And there are two different venues jahan pe you'll be giving coaching,
correct,
right?
yeah. So there is one is in Shivaji Park, which is the heart of the city, and one is in Vashi, New Bombay. We always call because that is also fast growing. So we have two different centers. So people save their traveling time. So people in Vashi, New Bombay, they can come to Vashi Academy, and people who are in Mumbai, South Mumbai, they can come to Shivaji Park.
वैसे भी मुंबई में distance travel करना तो it's like pain, so it's better अगर दोनों distance पे हैं, so I think it'll be great. And of course, if anybody wants to come from a different city to Mumbai just for coaching, you can do that too, right?
Yes, nobody is stopping that.
और coaching तो आप देंगे, उसके साथ बहुत सारी और भी चीजें ना, which are a part of your coaching which you're giving to the kids.
Yeah, because as far as it's an added thing, because video analysis, physio, trainer, then we have dietitian who will be coming in and helping them. So there are a lot of things which can be, attributed for not just coaching, but we say that it's a good package where you will get it.
That's true. Thank you so much, Mr. Lalchand.
Thank you, Alisha. Thank you very much.
All the way, and thank you everyone else. काफी interesting game होने वाली है, एक hangout तो बनता है फिर से है ना, मैच के बाद.
Yeah, obviously.
But of course, अगले एक हफ्ता wait करना पड़ेगा. अगले Friday we'll do another hangout, and by that time a lot more action must have already happened.
All the three.
Yes. So thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Bang चले गए. Thank you, Vinay, Sunny, Nilab, Puneet. Thank you all of you for being here.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Hope India wins.